Hello, musicians. This is Corey Taylor from skillmusician.com, where we are helping musicians improve. Thank y'all so much for checking out this video. Now, this video is a completely different video. Because of YouTube, I've had the amazing privilege to work with musicians from literally all around the world. And I was having a conversation the other day with two musicians, Bauke and Marika Slurink. They're a husband and wife team out of Holland. And they've actually just put out an album, and it's an amazing album. It's in Dutch actually, and they gave me the translation. And as I was going through the translation, listening to the album, I thought it's fantastic. But anyway, we were having a conversation, and they shared so many amazing nuggets in that conversation from the music industry, struggling to achieve their goals, getting married young, and they have an unbelievable testimony about how God financed their album. It's unbelievable, and I thought, I want to share this conversation with you all. Now, I was originally going to make this video much shorter, but there were so many nuggets in there that I said, you know what, I'm going to share the vast majority of this conversation with you all because I think it can help you and encourage you because it encouraged me. So I put timestamps below in the description box, as well as links to their YouTube channel and album information if you want to check it out. And especially if you're in the Netherlands, that area of the world, you definitely want to check out their album because it's fantastic. Probably the most amazing thing to me is how the gospel of Jesus Christ is shared in song throughout the world. It's mind-blowing to me. And so that's why I'm excited to share this conversation with you all. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get started. All right.
Yeah.
So, Bauke, Marika, I'm so glad to have you here and be able to talk with you about your record. So tell me, first off, where are you all from?
We're from Holland. So
And
we live in a place in the middle of Holland, the Netherlands.
wow. And is gospel music big there? Is that
Yeah, gospel music is big, but not the style gospel, but more like contemporary Christian music.
Yeah.
mhm,
So like black gospel is not that big in Holland, but it's present, and you have actually sung in a black
The
gospel
gospel
choir.
choir, yes.
Oh
With
wow.
all,
Wow.
with all white folks. You should see it. It's great, but it sounds like black gospel, true
Yeah.
black gospel. So it is there, but it's not that big, no.
Gotcha,
But
gotcha.
contemporary Christian music is.
Yeah, kind
Now,
of.
now, is it all called gospel music, or do y'all separate it and call contemporary Christian music and gospel?
No, I think it's almost it's called gospel music. Yeah, it's very separated.
Separated, yeah. Secular.
Secular music and the gospel music is very separated in Holland.
Uh-huh.
A song like you say from Lauren Daigle, that is one of the only Christians artist songs
That went up high in the regular
secular
charts.
Yes,
But that's
and also a song like Shackles of Mary Mary, but
that's
these
it.
are the only two.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, when were you all married? How long have you been married?
We were married when we were 20. We met each other when I was 16, he nearly 17. And then we married at the age of 20. And now we are 38, 30, and 39. So we are 18 years married.
Wow.
18 and a half, almost.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah, so we
Now-
married very young. And well, that is special because you grow
Yeah.
together.
Yeah. At a young age.
Yes, we did grow together, and well, I was 23. I was 24 when we got our first child, and at the age of 29, we had 3 children. So our youngest is almost 10.
And
And
at that point, family came first.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we also knew, because we were young parents,
there would be space
there will be plenty of opportunity to well, I wouldn't call it have a second career. I don't like the sound of it, to talk for like a career, but you can achieve goals, and you can go where God leads you, and well, at this moment, we our kids are
they're very supportive, and they like the stage where we are right now. We have in Holland also magazines with Christian books and Christian CDs, and then we took a CD and we looked at the musicians, and we almost knew all the musicians who were on the album, and it always felt painful because we were never there. We missed the boat. Do you say that in English also?
Yeah.
It felt like that, and we thought, well, they can improve, and they can improve because they have the stage, and they experience a lot, and so their talent increases. But we thought that was the end for us, and now we enjoy it so much. The point where we are, we know it is very special, and we know it is what God wants us to be, and we know we know how hard it was to find a way to make this happen, and to achieve our dreams again.
Mm-hmm.
And we know how special it is what we did right now, where we are right now.
Tell me if I'm getting this right. You all were married at 20, but it was.
I always say I was almost 21, just a few days. So I always correct. So
No.
Good opportunity to correct. Almost 21.
But it wasn't until later that you realized that together you two make the best music.
Yeah.
Yes. That is only since.
Well, we were part of a band at that age. It was like how to say, like a youth church. It was a revival in Holland. It was a big youth church with really good musicians, really good drama players, and like 2,000
people once in a month,
audience once every month. So that was a big deal for us. And Marika, she was a singer in the band, and I was a piano player in the band. So we had our own role, our own space, and at that time, and that's really typical, I think, for musicians. We figured out some different arrangements, and the arrangement the musicians made, the singers had to adapt. So sometimes the singers had an idea, and we were like, nah. So we were just going our way, and we always played way too loud, so they couldn't hear anything of what they were doing during rehearsals. But you all know it was before in-ear was invented. So need I say more? So we were part of the same group, and the same band, and we had the same experiences also on a festival for thousands of people. So we went on that journey together, but it's not the same as what we're doing now.
No,
we're now more like
equal.
But we don't want to be seen as a in Holland you have these couples. They're you have the two names. For example, we would be the Bouke and Marieke. We don't like that role. We like Marieke is in the spotlights, and I'm at the back.
You're part of the band, but he is the noem je dat, bandleider?
I'm the musical leader.
Musical leader. While we're doing rehearsals, and that's very nice because at home, we can think things through. What we will do when we rehearse. So we've got our own role, but we're thinking it out together.
Yeah.
And I always saw myself as less talented because I'm not playing an instrument very good, and that totally vanished. And well, that's very nice.
Now, I want to talk about your album, and hopefully I'm saying it right. Levensecht.
Can you say levensecht?
Oh, levensecht.
Yeah,
Yes!
yeah, that's it. That's it.
What does that mean?
It means real life.
Real life.
It means
Life as it is.
Life as it is, but also what I sing is what I experienced in my own life. It is also real for me.
Ah.
Singing is very real. When I sing about God, it's what I experience in my own life. It's not just the theoretical stuff in the Bible or what you hear of a preacher. It is experienced practically.
Wow. Now tell me, how did this album come about? Did you write all the songs, Marika, or how did this work?
Yeah, I wrote the melodies and the lyrics. We arranged it together, and then the producer, he also thought it through, and he made some slight changes or added. Yeah, he made the decisions where to add which instrument.
Yeah, I can add to that. We made a pre-production, so that means that we are going to we listen to the original songs with the producer, and then together we make the choices: which intro to keep, which intro to let go, which hook to keep.
Yeah.
And what I learned was that. That's something for me personal, but I don't want to write a song that is full of cliches, or that is just like one in the middle. No, like how to say that it's yeah, your average song. Yeah, I don't want to write your average song. I don't want to write the 4-chord song progression, that kind of thing. So because I don't want to write that kind of song, I look for different melodies or different changes, and then sometimes I put too much into a song. I think people who write songs can relate to that.
He made the songs more recognizable, but he also said he didn't have to do that much.
Yeah.
But he just added the things that makes it even better. So, well, I wrote more songs than these 5, but we choose 5 to do because that was then it wouldn't be too big for us, because we do it for the first time. It's very intense. You have to find out everything yourself. So we did 5 songs. We didn't have the money to do this, and the dream was there, but we didn't know when this would become true. And someone prayed for me also during the songwriters camp.
Yeah.
A year ago, someone prayed for me, and a really fiery prayer. She asked God to give the money to record songs, and I knew when she was praying that it was from the heart of God. So we were in a car driving home, and I had the feeling I have to tell Bauke about this prayer, because I want to speak out my faith that this will be happening.
Wow.
And I told him, and the next day there was an envelope
wow.
on the doormat. And where you wiped your shoes. There was an envelope, and there was money in it.
Wow.
And it was anonymously.
Yeah, it was no name.
No name. We didn't know. Someone of our church, and she had on her heart to give us 1/10 of her income, and that was a start.
Yeah, and then more followed.
And more followed, and then my dad called me, because he is secretary of an foundation, and years ago someone had decided to
legacy.
to put his legacy, his money, in a foundation that will take care of his money when he was gone, to help people with certain goals. And everything I dreamed of was could be a part of that foundation. So in the end, they decided to give me a lot of money.
Wow.
And an uncle of mine gave money, and that was all of that. We told how about our pursuing our destiny, our goals. From the age of 18, I did that. So now I was 37, and all of this money came in 3 months' time.
Wow.
After that prayer, it started right away. The next day, there was the first amount of money, and then we knew in a few months we knew we had the money to record 5 songs.
Wow.
And it was very special because we couldn't save that money in the past few years.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of struggling with our family, with our kids, and there wasn't space for me to work. So we had one income, so we couldn't save money. And when we would have saved money, we had to make the decision: is this for the music or is this for a new bathroom? And now God said, you don't have a choice. I give you this big amount of money, and you have to put it in the music.
And it's also really good that you get this money, and then you invest it into music. But this music again is for free for people to listen to. So it's not that we get money and that we invest it in music and that we generate money from it. No, it's just you get money, you make music, and you give it away to the people.
It's like the story by
Spotify and YouTube and all that.
The story of the talents Jesus is telling in the Bible. I got a lot of talents when you think in ways of what you can do, but also a lot of money. I don't know, in the Dutch. In the Dutch translation, it's the same. The money is the same as the talent you get. Is it the same in English?
Yes. It's slightly different, but yeah, I understand.
Okay. In Holland, in the Dutch Bible, it's the same. And now God gave me physically these talents, this money, and we could increase and increase, and now it goes its way. And
and because of this, we could choose for the best musicians. We could choose for an actual actual violins. So not synthesizer, but they were with the 4 of them, and really, really good. And so what is on the record now is we're so happy with it. And we also have made some records in the past, or we joined someone making a record in the past. So we also know that it can be something that you put a lot of effort into, and then you're not happy with the result, or not quite happy with the result. And for this, each note is right, and the feeling is right, and the sound is right. And if I listen to it in 20 years, I'll still be happy listening.
Maybe
to
we'll improve in 20 years, but we're still very content with what we did right now.
And grateful.
Grateful.
Now, I hate to do this to you, but I have to ask. I'm going to ask a difficult question.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Which song is your favorite?
For me, it's Levenslust, Lust for Life. Because that song, I like it a lot, because in that song I sing about how I revived again. I had a time, I was a bit depressed. We were struggling with our kids. They are very creative, but have a real different ontwikkeling.
development.
So a lot of
Struggles.
Hopefully.
A
lot of coaches, therapists, medication.
Help.
Well,
yeah.
Well, and then last year I had that lost for life again, because I'm a very positive person, but I lost that. And in that song I sing that what if I will wake up tomorrow and this feeling will be gone? And then I sing, I don't have to fear about that, because God is life itself, and He lives in me. Yes. So lust for life lives in me. And I think that's a very good reminder for me every day. I don't have to fear when I feel differently, when I feel a little bit down again, because I know life itself lives in me. So,
wow, that's powerful.
Yeah.
Tell me about.
For me, I would say God spoke. God sprak. God spoke. And it's because of the lyrics are really beautiful, and they tell the story from the Bible from beginning to end in just one song, which is really powerful. But also, it's one of the 5 songs that if I'm just by myself playing piano and accompanying Marieke as a singer, then the song is still really powerful because of the piano of the piano arrangement.
Yeah.
So it was credits to Jan Willem van Delft. Yeah. You know him. He's my hero, and he made this wonderful arrangement.
One of the 2 heroes. He's one of the 2.
Yeah, you're the other one, of course. We already knew that. No, but so he made a beautiful arrangement, and I studied hard to try to copy that and get it into my system. And yeah, when I play that together with Marieke, it's still really rich and just piano. And some other songs, if I play just with the piano part, then you miss the bass guitar, or you miss the guitar, or and also with Levenslust, it's just piano is a little bit, you need a real band to play that song. But God Spoke is for piano and singing is beautiful.
My favorite is Hey Hello.
Nice. Yeah.
Tell me about that one.
Well, Hey Hello. I was also at a songwriters camp. Now I write also when I'm at home, or riding the bike, or
wherever.
Just wherever.
Whenever.
I've got my voice recorder on my smartphone, and well, that's all I need. But that time I only wrote when I was at songwriters camp. So I've been there 5 times. And it was in the middle of the night, and I had this philosophy about what I wanted to put in that song, and that was that the what God created, the nature, is so powerful. It can heal us when we are wounded, when we are sad. It speaks of itself, because it says God is always the same, because the tree He made in paradise, in the Garden of Eden, what we see now is is based on God's first time. He made seeds, and they multiply, and we see in that God is always the same, and it can be a comfort to be in God's creation.
Yeah, and
in nature.
Yeah, and when you take a look at it musically,
then I was at the songwriters camp, and it was in the middle of the night. I had to go to the toilet, and I had that all of a sudden a melody in my head. It was that ooh, and I thought, well, I don't know if it's nice, but I got back. I grabbed my smartphone because Bauke was sleeping over there, so I got back to the hallway, and I sang very softly that part, and that was the start of that song. And I was very happy that I figured out how to all my ideas about God's creation, how to put that in a song so that the listeners would understand what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
And it's also big fun because we decided on that songwriters camp not to write together. So she would write with some other musician or songwriter.
Contestants.
I was looking for that word. And for me, the same. But that didn't work out that well. And then, you wrote the song "Hey Hello," or at least parts of the song. And then in a little spare time that was left, I took my guitar, your guitar, and I started playing. And because my talent for playing guitar is limited, the song is still quite
simple.
Yeah, still easy. And it's guitar based. So the chords were easy. It was guitar based, and then obviously I think it was in C again. So I just grabbed the capo and I thought, well, let's make something else. So let's try it in D. And then and because of my limited talents on guitar, it's like a flowy pop song, and I think if we try, we can record it in English because the lyrics are really compact and they don't sound as Dutch as they can sound, as you were referring to. And that's the credits for our producer, because the song, when you listen to the original song, it's has more like a 4-chord song vibe, with no instrumental melody quality, if you know what I mean.
Gotcha.
So he was listening to that, and he started with that typical piano intro, which is beautiful, and which is really sparkling.
Yeah, and when the guitarist was recording, on the spot they added the guitar hook, guitar lick. So that's actually that's big heads up for the producer to give that sparkling joy to the song.
Wow.
And
still it's still our song.
The lyrics or the melody didn't change at all, but it's the context is very nice.
Now I have one last question for you. Where can people find your music?
Yes, well, in Holland we have Spotify, but I don't know if you use it. It's also on Deezer, on Apple Music. It's on my YouTube channel.
And I'll put links to this for everybody.
Yes, I've got a link for you, and I can ask the one who does the digital distribution which platforms are used in America, because it's on a lot. And I don't even know them all by heart because I didn't know they existed. So,
well, we definitely use Spotify here.
If you check our YouTube channel, then the songs are subtitled. So
that'll be great.
You understand because not all of you know Dutch probably, so you know what the songs are about.
Yeah.
Well, Marieke,
and my channel is Marieke Sleuring. It's when you search on my name, you will find the music.
Good. Okay. Yeah. Well, Marieke Bouke, this has been great getting to talk with you and talk about your album and your musical history. And I'm sure a lot of people are going to find value. I think I found it encouraging just hearing your story and just how you've persevered and finally here and how God met you. Your testimonies are phenomenal. So thank you for sharing that. And I'm excited about your future. And I definitely wanted to have you here and kind of spotlight you and share you with the world. So I'm excited. And thank you all so much. Wow. So if you stay to the end, I hope it blessed you as much as it blessed me, this conversation. I was encouraged and really motivated, and I hope you are too. All right. Well, thank you all so much. Merry Christmas. Be blessed and happy practicing.